Welcome, guys. How are we all doing? Cool. We'll just wait till a few people come in here. If you are watching this after we've already streamed it, just skip through the first 20, 30 seconds till a few people get in here, and then we'll get into those questions. Pop in those questions, guys, if you're early and you've got a few ready to go. And I hope we can help out. Yo, it's special. Go sleep. Doing well. Can't believe it's Thursday already. Round 5. Weeks are going quick, aren't they? Henry, best under 400k. That is a strong question. So we had obviously all the videos this week. The guys, our options under 400k. So May wouldn't go into that option. Kobe wouldn't go into that option. I still think Brodie Jones is a good one, guys. I wouldn't be jumping off Brodie too quickly. In terms of other guys, I think the majority of us have them all, to be honest, don't we? What do you need? I think Davi Moale could be a decent one as well. I am tipping the Knights tonight. I think they're going to get up without Tommy. DCE is probably going to have an absolute perler for them to do really well, I'd say. Otherwise, I think they'll struggle a little bit. Okay, get the guns in a tad more for you. I'd say Knights. I think Pong is going to have a bit more of a bounce back. Yeah, there's going to be some improvement for them, I think, and we'll hopefully. Where's it played? Is it in Brookie? If it is, it's been raining a lot in Sydney, so plenty to think about there. Teddy is captain. Yeah, look, he can have a decent crack against the Broncos as well, but he hasn't scored perfectly so far. I'd wait until these guys go on a run before you think about captaining someone like Ted. When there's so many other good options, you got the Clearys, the Haases, all the rest as well to go along with it. All right. Hey, Jamie, Haas or Cleary as a captain? This is urgent. I'd personally go Cleary. I don't have him this week as captain, so I'd be very worried if you're not captaining Cleary. There's a chance that he gets 100 this week. I think at worst, like he missed 6 tackles last week. He missed 3 goals, and definitely some improvement. No attacking stats, and he's still got 44. So I think at a minimum you're going to get 60 this week, and you have an opportunity to get 100 out of him this week. So that's what I'd be thinking about with him at this stage. All right. What's the go with Haas? Why is he looking for a suspension? Fortunately, he can't handle himself at the moment. And three discretions in the last 3 years now. He had a 50k fine as well last year, I believe, and missed a few games. So I think hopefully this is his last straw, and he comes out of this a lot better, because he is in trade negotiations to potentially $1 million a year. So he needs to step up and show that he's going to be good off the park as he is on. That's for sure. But he's going to be fine this week. The talk was that if there wasn't anything decided today, then it's going to be decided by next week. So he'll be out for 1 to 2 weeks. I don't know why it's 1 to 2, and they haven't decided how many. But play him this week. If you captain him, you'll get if he doesn't play, you get your vice. Hopefully, you just make sure you pick your vice correctly. And then hopefully you have some mid cover. And if you don't, then maybe picking up Davi Moale could be a decent option there. All right. What's up, Jamie? Listened to you and didn't trade Teddy for Cleary. Watch all the vids. Let's go. Good on your champagne ham. Yeah, just keep Ted. Might be annoying if Cleary comes out and goes nuts, but Teddy could get 100 as well. We saw what happened with Paps. Just hold off on there. And if we've got 73 people in here now, guys, let me know if you came over from TK's live as well, and if you can, that would be really cool if you could share this in any of the Facebook groups. That would be awesome. If a big help for me. We had 175 people at one time last week. Let's try and get up to that again. Would be cool. All right, Leo to May. I wouldn't be moving on from Leo at this point. He's still got a fair bit of cash to make. You're trading one cash cow for another. I think that's probably a little bit silly at this point. Infinite Cricket. Hello. Welcome. All right, Jamie, it's me, the guy you told to send to my team. That's it. I'm seeing you in the comments plenty. I'd appreciate if you had a better name than just letters and numbers, but we'll get there. All right, Tyler Bishop, Cleary captain. I did captain him last week. Yeah, you got to go again. If you don't and he gets 100, you'll be annoyed. Andrew West, welcome. Cook, good captain option. I'll go with the crowd with Haas. I think, he's averaging over 70 for, for a reason without any tries yet, anything crazy. So I'd be captain him for sure. Use a 145. Why doesn't everyone have TPJ? There's been plenty of talk about the chilliness of TPJ at the moment. He's a cut price keeper, dual position, and doesn't play Origin. I don't know why you want everyone to pick him up. You don't want him to be a pod? I don't understand. Kemba, got a permit for those guns? I do not, actually. Running wild. I should probably go to jail. Sam, who to captain? Haas, Hynes, or Pappy? I'd be going Haas. Go the Cowboys, my team. Good to have you as part of the squad. Oliver, love your stuff, Jamie. Thank you. Is it worth dropping to Langi and Ilias for Hetherington and Moale? No. You can wait on Heatho. He has a pretty high break even. I wouldn't stress too much about him at this point when Tui and Ilias will both make some cash. Am I stupid to captain Fifi, currently ranked 860? What's the point? Like, have you got Cleary? Have you got Haas? Have you got Hynes? I think they're all better options than captain and Fifi at this point. He hasn't showed that he's going to score well. I think if he comes out and gets a 40 again, you're going to go backwards in ranks, unfortunately. The people's host. Hey, mate. Amone and Tuolangi for May and Moale. I'm assuming you can't just go Amone straight to May. If you can't, I'd just hold. I'd just go Amone to Moale. That's probably the only option. I don't see the point in going, getting rid of Tuolangi, who's making cash as well. Levi, Carrigan and Bird for Pappenhausen and Davey, so I can get Cleary and Hetherington next week. Are those good trades? Yeah, get into it, Levi. That's really good. Leo, you're a goat. Thank you. You have a goat in your picture. Andrew, I've got a two-leg multi on Damien Young to score in Knights. Damien Young? Dominic Young? And Knights to win. Yeah, it's decent. He's been playing well. And did anyone check out the little video that came out of Gagai? He was mic'd up during that last game, and geez, some of the hits are so strong, and a couple of the decision, defensive decisions, and talking to Dom Young in defense. That's why he's improved so much as a player. I think playing in outside of Gagai, but you could see he was trying to tell Dom, he's like, I got him for Talakai, and he'd hit and get busted away, and he just ended up like chasing him and diving on him. That's how full on it was. But it was actually really good to see. If you can find that, NRL posted it on their on Facebook and on Instagram, I'm pretty sure. So that was cool. Go have a look at that after this. AFB and Hammer for Pap and Cotter. Yeah, get into it, Bacon Lord. All right. Next one. Who to captain, Haas or Pappy or Hynes? Haas. Guys, again, just ask one question. And if I've answered it or if someone's asked it above, I will answer it and get to it. Easier it is, the better for us to get through all these questions. Who do you think I should vice captain if Haas doesn't play? I've got Paps, Hynes, DCE, Papali'i. DCE should have a good one tonight. He's going to have to do a lot without Tommy. DCE or Hynes, and then Papali'i, and then Paps, I'd say. G'day, Dent. Is Haas still good to go tomorrow? It sounds like he is. At this point, from what I've read, it looks like he's going to be, the decision's going to be made by the courts on maybe Monday or Tuesday next week. So they'll wait till the weekend's done, and then he'll be out after that. So that's that. Tips around. Yeah, I think the two tough ones this week are the Warriors-Cowboys. I'm probably going to go, going to pick the Warriors against my team with SJ back. And I think the Knights tonight are the two, and then the rest are pretty self-explanatory. I think the Souths are going to need a massive win against the Dragons. And they're about $1.25 or something, so it'll be interesting. All right, Cooper, who would be a better trade option, Burton or Aiken? This is so I can bring in May and have a bit of cash for Cleary next week. Nah, don't do it. Don't trade one of them out for May. I think that's silly. Find another way to get May, or don't do it at all. With Gula out, is Tua Pelotu worth a pickup? I don't think so. He could get cut for Kula next week when he comes back. So yeah, probably not. Done. This is Keenan. Sexton to Kobe, leaving 800k in the bank. Can get it's way too much, man. Why don't you trade out one of your cheap guys for Kobe? Leave 400 or 500 in the bank and then get Cleary next week. Probably going to be an injury or two. I'd go Schiller to Kobe now and get the points. I think that's silly. Is it a rule out to captain Taylor May over Cleary? Yeah, don't be silly. He's scored well, but he's not going to score 3 and 2 tries every game. I guess we're training Kobe with Carrigan possibly back in just 4 weeks. No, that's fine. Kobe's working back into a bigger minute role, I think, anyway. So at worst, he's probably going to get like a 40-minute role, and if he can get close to a PPM of 1 in that, when Carrigan comes back, then that's cool. But it was a pretty bad injury for Carrigan. There's most likely, that structural injury stuff. They err on the side of caution with those ones, and closer to 5 or 6 weeks would make sense. But if it is 4 weeks out, that's more than enough to get the good points that I think he's going to get and improve from there. Schneider or Ilias? I think Ilias is getting closer to a play for sure, but I think Schneider, he's just scored well enough at this point. Yes, he's coming up against the Storm, is a bit of a worry, but somewhere in the 30s you'd expect. Ilias only has one game in the 30s, so that's that. Tedesco going to get 100. I think he's a chance this week for sure. Best pickups for Berry under 370. All the ones I've mentioned in the videos, guys. Obviously not too many. The Brodie Jones of the world. The Davi Moale is a good one. And you should have all the others. There's really not too many other guys under that price, like Andrew Davies potential, but I'd go Moale over him just to get that bit of a cheaper one. Good on you, Tommy Turbo. Come over from TK. How was it, by the way, Tommy? Let me know. Did you learn anything nice over there? Is it bad to captain Taylor May? Yeah. I brought in Cleary for Lenu. Well done. DC, Haas, Pappy, or Hynes for captain. I'd go Haas. Burton and Aitken for Cleary and Moale. I don't really like training Burton and Aitken, but if you're hell-bent on getting Cleary, you do that and you're captaining him for sure. Who do captain? Yeah, we already answered that. Would you captain Cleary if you have him? Yes, have to. Hey, bro, go on AFB to May. Looking at second trade, J King to Curran. Don't trade J King yet. I think that's silly at this point to do that. He's still got plenty of cash to make, and there's no point getting rid of cash cows at this point. When King could score 45 and Curran could score 45 or 50. I think that's silly. Others, I'm thinking of Tuolangi to Fermor, leaving 61k in the bank. Other option, Penasini to Fermor. Yeah, Bo's going to do well, but he's 550k. So, how much more cash you got to make out of him? If he gets a 30 odd this week, his price increases stop. Just be aware of that. It's one of those ones. If you started with him, well done. If you didn't, then probably hold off. Brought in Cleary for Lenu, Cleary captain, Turbo out for May. Yeah, that's fine, mate. Should I vice Pappy or Hynes? Hynes for me. Jacob, 270 in the bank, but not sure who to trade out for Cleary at 27 trades already. Any advice, man? Yeah, I need your team. Sorry, bro. You should give me a little bit more in there. Just think of all the videos that have come out. Just jump into those mid-range guys, the Jack Birds and stuff like that. You can go up to him and go down from a mid-ranger that's not going to be turning into a keeper. I'd say AFB to Dill Brown or cash down to May. Go to Dill Brown. Why not? I obviously love him, so I'm not going to tell you to run away from him. Burton and Aitken for Cleary. We spoke about that. Jamie Jones, worth having both DCE and Cleary in the halves. That's going to be the goal by the end of the year. So if you can do it now, even better. You might have to lose one of them over the origin period, but just be aware of that. Josh King to Heatho, or no, just don't trade Josh or May. Yeah, just leave Josh King. Hetherington or May. May's more of a trade in this week just because of the negative break even. Even you can wait on Heatho if you're not. A lot of people are messaging me like, "Oh, I'm not sure about Heatho. Everyone's telling me not to get him." Blah blah blah. You're liking him, Jamie. Well, just make your decision. You can watch him. His break even's in the low mid 20s, so you can watch him a week and go from there. Is Hammer for May and Ravalawa for Pappenhausen good? Hell yeah, Sam. Get into that. Did someone say is Anthony Milford a play? Hold on 1 second. Lost my spot. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay, we got up. Milford a shout as the Broncos take on the Roosters. All right. Eduardo's AFB sell. Yes. He's a sell. Get rid of him. He's not a keeper. Burton or it's round 13 so far away, so don't do that. Lenu plus Hammer to Teddy and Latrell. I wouldn't bring in Latrell. Teddy's good, but Latrell, no. I'd bring in someone else. Hey, mate, what do you think of Egan and Starling for... Don't trade Starling. Cheers for advice. Love the vids. Thanks, People's Host. Appreciate it. Talakai, negative 10 break even. Yeah, I spoke about him in that last video. Jump in and check that out. All my thoughts on him. He's never really scored well in the centres apart from this one game, so that is that. Should I start Ilias Moale or Leo Thompson? I'd probably go... you can have a crack with Ilias. Gluckstar out for Hetherington or May. Go May this week and Heather next week. Should I vice captain Hynes? Yep. Do you reckon your boys will get it done over the Warriors? I think the Warriors will probably get us, but I think it'll be a close game. Maybe a 22-18. They're at home. Not really at home, but is what it is. Hetherington or Moale, both aren't urgent, guys. So if you want points this week, Heather. If not, go Moale. David Malcolm, trade out Amone or Katoa, going to Moale with these guys to open up enough cash for go Kiri to Cleary. Trade out Amone this week. I think he's more important. He's going to lose a fair bit of cash if he's on the bench. Hi, Jamie. Bird for Kobe. What do you reckon, mate? Get into it. Random Tongan guy, you worried about Garner still on the Tigers bench? Surely choose up Tuolangi's minutes. Desperate for May, so probably trading in Tuolangi this week. Other options are Penasini or Ilias. Okay, I'd trade Tui first out of those three guys. Yeah, he's definitely a chance to play sort of 15, 20 minutes, but I wouldn't have him as a big worry in that side to take big minutes. He looks like he's definitely out of favour. They had an opportunity to play him on the edge last week, and they moved him to the centres, so not a big worry. May's not a must, mate. Fishy wishy. Says, what's up, Jamie? A lot. Doing a lot of videos, working hard. It's been fun, though. Loving you guys being here. What do we got? Should give Reed one more week and just bring in May this week, or bring in Kobe and May. You could do what I did, bring in both if you like. Up to you if you want to give him another week. He just hasn't been showing enough. In my eyes, he's scoring tries. He's still not getting anything over 50, so very annoying. Still have Cody Ramsey because I'm an idiot. Use one trade to try to get him gone for Kula, Moale, or use as a loop. You could use the loop. I don't think you need to bring Davy this week. You can just hold him one more week and then make decisions next week. Trades are that valuable. There's no point. Haas isn't confirmed playing, mate, Henry, but still looks like he should, and then probably suspended from there. DC is a good captain. Yeah, don't worry about it. He's going to kick lots of meters, plenty of tackles. He'll be fine. Carry red dot in Violette. I'll go to, hold the red dot, Kyle, and I'd just use him as a loop. Yeah, most of us have sort of 7 on the bench that we could play. So I think that's fine to leave him in there at this point. You can move to those guys later. There's probably going to be an injury elsewhere. You can bring him in, so that's fine. DBS, no questions for you yet, Jamie. Just want to say thank you for being a bloody legend. Great help. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all you guys' support. Doing really well. Getting a lot of guys messaging me with how well they're doing this year. So keep them coming in. It's great to see. And if you took a bit of my advice and haven't gone well either, let me know too. I'm happy for both the good and the bad. Bucking Gaming, is Burton and Mane to Cleary and May too early? I think Burton's too early to move on. So maybe just go Reed up to Cleary if you can. If you can't do that, then maybe try and get rid of someone else for maybe Mwale. That could be an option. What do you think about Hughes for Murray? I wouldn't trade Hughes personally, mate. Murray's not going to score 80 every week either. Hughes isn't going to get 45 every week. He'll probably come out and get 70 odd. So that's that. I'm on it to Mwale and Bird to Cleary. 8 trade users already. When do I get to bank some trades? Yeah, go for it, mate. That'll do. Try and bank next week. Just showing Burton and Aiken for Cleary. Nah, do it. Already had these questions. Thoughts of captaining Jack Bird as a pod? Yep. If you want to get the top 20,000. Monet to Hetherington. Billy Smith to Brody Jones with 400k banked. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. 26 trades after that. That'll be the same position as my team. I think that's fine. Thinking of getting John Cena. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I think he'll dominate out there, wouldn't he? Surely. Where would you play him? You can't see him. My roommate just said you can't see him. Bam. Best trade out options to get Cleary in. All the guys I mentioned in the videos. Sorry, I won't go through them again. Saleh, Arrow, and Munster. No, don't trade Munster. Hi, Jamie. Thoughts on Arrow and Aiken to Murray and Jones? Nah, don't do it. I don't think Murray's that important to get rid of 2 45, 50-point scorers. Victor, hey, Jamie, Clifford and Burton / Arrow to D Brown and May. Nope. Give Clifford another chance. I think you do all right tonight. Do you want to bet my Warriors to bet your cows? You name the stakes on your Levi. Are you saying the Warriors are going to win? Because I think they are too. So I don't think I'd take that bet. To be fair, every time I tip against the Cowboys, they win. And then I tip them, they lose. So I'm not going to get in that. I'm not going to play that game. Seds, aim to get Papali'i for round 9. I believe it's going to be Panthers versus Eels. He gets more minutes and better points against the strong sides. Love it. Get into it. Play Jones or Tuolangi. I go Jones personally tonight. Cooper, Klukstar out for Hetherington or May. We already went that question. Please just ask once, guys, so I don't repeat myself. Everyone gets bored. Sorry, Talakai, good option. I think he's decent. Just check that video again on my thoughts around him. Which of these 3 would you trade for May, Tuolangi, Ilias, or Billy Walters? Would I trade out or trade in? Trade it in, I imagine. Get May in. The rest can hold. Would you play Tuolungi? Yeah, we said that. Is it okay to start banking Cleary cash next week and trade the week after, or is there too much risk leaving it for that long? I just wouldn't leave like 600, 700, 800K in there. I think that's silly. Is Nano a legit keeper all year? I don't think so. I think we're gonna trade him out in the next sort of 2 to 4 weeks, especially if he has a low score in the next few. I think we can move him on. He's going to be someone that misses a bunch of tackles. He'll score a few tries here and there and do well, but yeah, there'll also be a lot of games where he doesn't do that well either. Is Walters worth playing of Ilias? Flip a coin on that one. Tuolungi Moale to Ilias. Oops, lost where we're at again. 1 second. All right, I lost that one. We'll keep moving, sorry. Expected mints for Tuolungi, probably 60, hopefully. I'll take Hammer to Kobe, Amone to May. Yep. Loves the content. Use one trade to go Cam Murray for Turbo. Yeah, do it. That's fine. Thinking for Nukin to May and Burton to Cleary, have 109 left over and top 100. Am I chasing points? Probably not, man. I think you'll be fine, Wade, to do that one. Not an issue there. Rakipahu, best YouTuber ever. Thank you. I'll take that. Aiken to May. Don't trade Aiken. Jones, yeah, or Schneider. Go Jones. Talk to mid to rally. One hit wonder for Victor. He'll go back to 30s and 40s with a random 70. Who would you trade out first out of Arrow and Burton? Probably. That's a tough one. Probably Arrow. Burton has more upside, right? I think. Hey mate, got some tough issues with team at 18k position. Got a heap of centers thinking Fanua Blake to Man and Lenu to Heather. Yeah, get it. What's my shoe size? 11. Okay. Best YouTuber ever into what's your shoe size. He's got some good chat. Who should I play at a Schneider, Walters, Panasini or Jones? Probably Jones first, then Schneider. Have you seen Jack Cowell's handles? He breaks ankles. It's a shame he doesn't start. He'll be there eventually. He's very, very young. He'll be fine. He'll get there. Are you coming to Magic Round this year? I'm actually going to be overseas at that point. I'm still be making videos over there. So you have some different backgrounds. That'll be fun. So no Magic Round, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would be. Just join. What is the situation with Haas? He should be playing this week. He's going to get suspended after that. Mate, join the stream late. What was the captain option? Teddy, Hynes, or Haas? I go Haas first, then Hynes, and Teddy. Thanks, Dorian. So Dorian, don't know if it's been asked. You know, Violea set to return anytime soon. He's in the 20. He was in the 23, so potentially. Play Penasini or Jones. Jones first. Schneider, Walters. What's happening with Haas? We've got that. Cena would be center. Wow. What do you reckon, Will? Don't like that, eh? Will said he reckons hooker for John Cena because if you can't see where the ball's going, if you can't see him, how are you going to see where the ball's going? There you go. He's a smart man. All right, what do we got here? A couple of minutes, 5 minutes, laying off Haas and going Hynes for captain. Good luck. Who's the best loop option out of Heather, Jones, Leo, Ilias? I'd probably play Jones. I'd loop Leo, I think. I think he has the opportunity to get 35, 40, and you probably play that. Jones would be a little bit safer in the 30 plus. Haven't talked about Fafita too much, Ray-Ban. I spoke about him in that other video. I just think that you can hold him another week if you want to. You can move him on and bring in a Cleary if you wanted to. I think he has the opportunity to go nuts. So you can get a 40 odd again. He's not really, going to kill your team too much, so that'll be fine. Don't trade Leo to May or Tuolungi to May. Maybe Tui if you want, but they both got some money to make. I think, it's silly. Reed to Cleary, Rocco to who? I've got May, or do I save trades? No bother. Just do Reed to Cleary, man. Lock it in. Tyler, loving the videos. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Leo Thompson for Kobe. Probably not. You can hold off on this week. Rocco to May, good. Yeah, that's what I've done. Hit 200 views at once. Thanks, Derek. I didn't see that. Appreciate it, though. Thanks, guys. Who do I captain? Haas, Cleary, Nico. Haas, Cleary, Nico. Cleary. All right. Pumping through these, actually. Doing well. Near the end. Anyone got anything different that I haven't watched? This would be cool. If you come in late, guys, this is going to post very soon, and then you can watch it before lockout anyway. In the people squad, we're going to be captaining Cleary. In my team, we're going to go Haas. I'll have Hynes as vice. In the head-to-head, I'm going to do the same. Just keep it safe. Having what number of Origin players would be dangerous. I'm not worried about that too much at this stage. I'll start talking about that next week and the week after, mate, DBS. But I'd say if you're holding anywhere, like by the time round 13 comes, 3 would be max, I'd say, to hold through. A few you'll trade out if you think a lot of the Origin players potentially get rested over that time. So I think that those are the guys you can look to move on, and we'll talk about that a bit closer. But just kind of if you're potentially bringing plays in over the next few weeks, I'd think about Origin a little bit, and what if they're playing 13, if they're going to play Origin, maybe select Isaiah Papali'i, for example, over someone that is going to play Origin would be a good idea. Kyle. So when do you start seriously considering buy rounds? I'm starting to look now as well, mate. I feel the buy is affecting my trade thoughts. Really, just at this point, just go. I've got my two players, right? If it's Isaiah Papali'i, it's Cam Murray, and I like both of them. I think they're going to both average the same. Then I got Isaiah Papali'i. He's got the dual position, and he's not playing Origin. That's how I think about it. You look at your Dilla Brown, you got potential options there. So you could pick him. You could pick another gun in DCE or something. DCE is going to play Origin. Brown doesn't. Like, they're very similar players, right? I think that's probably the best idea. But if in terms of cash cows and stuff like that, get them in now. Don't worry about that. You've got a lot of rounds. Like, that's 8-9 rounds away. So don't worry about that too much. So screwed up and never got in Tungo. I have cover everywhere and I'm trading up Bird. Yeah, just do it. Just get him in. He's going to go good this week as well. Twilangi for Dylan Brown, a good trade if he can, man. That'd be great. Who would score more this week, Kobe or Jones? Kobe, I think. Yeah, I've been talking him up a lot, man. Old Kobe. So let's hope he goes well. I know I talked Dylan Brown up a lot. He did well. So a few others I've talked up. They've done great. So can it continue? We will find out. Cena will be a prop. There you go. Have to be. I've liked every video. Thank you, Raki. I really appreciate you a lot. Should I bring in Tony Stark for Steve Rogers? Get into him. Go on. All right, a few more guys. It's a crap weather for Newcastle Manly game tonight. It's not going to be great. Let's be honest. No mid cover here and Haas out next week. Get rid of Ilias for who in the mids. Probably Davy is an easy one. You can do that, but don't do it now. You can do it next week. That's fine. Trading Arrow to Kobe and either Sexton or Fafita to Cleary. Already got 200k spare. Yeah, man, that's sweet. All right. Ranked 11th, 100% to you, mate. Good on you, big timer. I appreciate it. Very much to do with you as well. Otherwise, I would have been ranked 11th. So give yourself some props as well. All right, a few more to go, guys. Holden trains this week, 200 IQ. Good on you, Raki. Set for jail time, apparently. That's a bit full on. Not sure why. Jamie, what position would Captain America be? Surely out in the flank. Get him out in the centres. He'll be flying. Do you give relationship advice too? Of course I do, ZJR. Might have to book me some one-on-one time for that though. Not sure if you can do that over the live stream. So jump in the DMs. I'll help a brother out. Hey. My name is the Gaming Pandas. I've logged in from Mum's account. Awesome. Good on you, Mum. All right. Anyone else? Last couple of questions. Then I had to carry Cowboys to grand final. Sounds great. Ilias to May or leave it? I'd leave it. Arrow to Cleary and Penasini to May. I wouldn't trade Penasini. I think that's silly. He's just starting to make money too. Any cheapies we should look at getting, just like Davy. That's it. Up the Wazzers captain, that is. Hughes hold. Yep. Hold or sell Ponga. Up to you. Hold or sell is fine. He's got to have a bounce back out. He's got to be better than last week, obviously. Tigers to win the comp. Nope. Kobe urgent. I can give him a week. Give him a week. And they're pumping through now. When will Critter max out? Next 3 weeks. Moses or Grant? Moses 80k cheaper. Who are you trading to him though? That's the question. Singlet size large. I'd probably go. Moses is going to have a good little run here, but Grant's going to probably score better overall. I wouldn't trade Aiken, mate. Everyone pick up Campbell Graham. Don't do that. Cowboys to smash the Warriors. I hope so. That is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. We are going to move on. I've got a few things to go and do. Thank you so much for being here. You're all legends, and we will catch you in another video. Good luck with your teams tonight. Good luck with selecting your captains, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.